are you? We are back.
We are back. Sorry about that early. Can you tell us if you can hear us now?
Yes, please.
We have been, fixing some things regarding the sound, so I think that's probably solved. Can you let us know if you can hear us? Thank you for being so patient.
Yes, thanks for your patience. Things that can happen. Oh, cool. We have a thumbs up.
That's nice. So can you hear us?
Leave us comments. Please do not hesitate. Can you hear us, guys? Okay, cool.
We see some thumbs up. Let me check over here.
Okay, cool. Hi, Sharu. Hi, Jaskirat.
Jaskirat. Oh, yes. My friend, I remember you. Welcome.
Farhana, welcome to Lina and Rada's show.
Exactly. Welcome to our very first episode of this show. Basically, what we want to have is, a relaxed conversation with you guys, because we know that everything surrounding the ADC exams sometimes is kind of serious.
Yes.
So we just want to take the time, to have a conversation with you about things that probably will help you a lot. But, in a relaxed manner, in an informal manner that,
just
we can...
chit chat.
Exactly. That's basically it.
So we have so what have you been doing during this lockdown, Lina?
Well, to be honest, I have been working quite a bit. So obviously everybody knows that here in Australia we had some restrictions up until level 3. So basically at certain point I was only able to see emergency patients. So, but taking people out of pain a lot, removing teeth, fixing nerves and stuff like that.
Emergency.
Yeah, a lot of emergencies, infections and all that stuff. But very grateful because I have been able to work quite a lot.
That's amazing. So for me it was a bit different, Lina. I have children, so I just increased my cooking skills. I've been cooking Indian food, Middle East food. By the way, I would like to say Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims out there. I hope you celebrated your time with your family during this weekend, and you have seen your families and friends and your neighbors as well. Hello, Ash. Hope everyone is doing well here. So we'll be picking up all your questions, so feel free to leave any doubts or any queries, and we'll be very happy to answer that.
Definitely. Well, from today we are going to have different subjects or topic of conversation. We have picked one that I think is a very good start for the show, and it's about how you guys need to prepare for ADC exams, especially during these times, because I know a lot of people doesn't have dates, everything is very uncertain. So we would like to touch on those subjects. Just so feel free to ask questions about it as well, or everything that you need to know. Just pop it on the comments and we will be reading the questions along we are doing this. Mm-hmm. But just to put yourself in context, this is about how to prepare, for these exams.
Yeah. So we can understand that during this time everything is closed. We don't know anything about when ADC will reopen. So we wanted to talk about how to keep your motivation. I think this is very important in this awkward time. So we can talk about how to deal with that for people that are not working yet, or people that are already working.
Yeah, I think motivation is quite important because, I have friends as well that are doing the preparation for the exams, and you hear from candidates as well that they feel that they are kind of deflated because they don't have dates, they don't have a timeline to adjust to, to do the preparation. But I think that it's important that even if we are facing this, you keep in mind that you need to take advantage of this time, because sometimes the common complaint is I don't have enough time to prepare, but now you have all the time in the world, and you didn't waste that opportunity, you know, just to prepare yourself. What do you think about it?
Exactly. You should take the opportunity that you have extra time now to prepare to reach almost the excellence, so that you can increase your chance to pass this exam at the next shot.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it's just a matter of being a little bit optimistic, knowing that you have all this time in your hands, and definitely you don't want to waste those times. So I don't know, Rada, what do you think? If I'm a person or a candidate that I'm attempting the exam for the first time, what will be your advice?
So in my opinion, we should keep training. Like
Correct.
For technical part, I would really advise people to keep training, not in an intensive way, but just doing 1 or 2 tasks per week in each different task, so you can keep your hands accustomed to get the gesture, to keep your level. So if for instance you have some weakness, like I don't know, like endo, I'm struggling in endo, so I will do more often endo, so I can reach that level that I want to answer all the criteria, and then once I reach the level that I have to achieve, then I will do kind of maintenance, and then I will do once or twice a week, just to keep my hands used and trained to practice this task. So of course, don't leave behind any task, but keep working each task at least once or twice a week.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's very good advice. I mean, we have some queries pretty much every day from candidates that are telling us they want to defer the courses that they are going to take, because since they don't have any dates, they think probably they should do the course closer to the exam date. I think that's, you know, it's kind of tricky to say that, because I will definitely advise to you guys to do the course that you want to do, you know, whatever the course is, if you are talking about a technical course or an OSCE course, so you can appropriate all that information, and then you go home with all this time and you start to prepare and to practice every day. You know, I think that should be advisable at this time. So definitely keep preparing, that's quite important, and we have examples from everyone.
I can give even my own experience. So once I finished my technical course, I didn't have my setup done at home. So till that, I spent 1.5 months not doing any technical tasks. And once I get back to it, I felt that I had some regression. So I had to come back into my technical task to review the criteria again and again. I mean, more than it would have been if I have done my preparation straight after the course. So to avoid any regression, you should keep practicing, not in an intensive way, but keep going in that practice. Another example, another thing that I would like to add is that we don't know when ADC will open. Things can change very rapidly. As an example, so as I told you, I have children, so they were initially thinking of reopening schools for the 13th of July. But as you can see, they reopened just yesterday, so end of May. So we don't know how things can evolve. They might open soon. And they will ask you to come, like they will give you a date, and maybe it will be 2 weeks before, 1 week, 1 month before. If you just don't do anything, you will be very surprised, and then you will panic.
Yeah,
and we want to avoid that situation.
Yeah. I think you need to take advantage of this opportunity. You need to see this as an opportunity, because there's nothing else that we can do. I mean, this situation clearly affects everyone. So you need to, you know, make the best of the situation. I think that's the message. So far we have talked about motivation. Don't lose motivation, guys. Even though there are no dates, you need to keep going. You need to keep motivating yourself, because we know that it's hard. We have been there.
Yes.
We have done the preparation. We know there are some days that we just don't want to deal with it. But unfortunately, there's no option, because that's your goal, that's your objective. So you need to push yourself as well. And also, Rada touched a subject that I think is quite important, and it's about regression. That moment when you stop practicing, it's crucial,
regress.
because
You
regress, you lose, because it is not not known that if you practice, you become better. I mean, that's established already. So especially for this exam, the more you practice, the better you are going to get. So far, motivation and avoid regression. Do the courses that you need to do. If you already have done a course and you already have that information, amazing. Keep doing. I think we have a group of people already here in the institute at Dental 101 that they have done the course with, the assessments of their work online and remotely as well. So I think it's quite good for you guys to utilize everything that you have on hand.
Maybe you might ask yourself how I will get some assessment if I keep training and I keep practicing. I don't want to waste teeth, which is fair to have this question. Maybe you can firstly, if you have done the course, you can assess yourself, and once you have assessed yourself, you can also ask for professional assessment. So here we are going to open from the 1st of June. We have also our group for our students here. They will get personalized assessment as well. So just check how you can get professional assessment done as well. It will be helpful for you, so you can during this time correct maybe little mistakes you are making.
Yes, definitely, completely agree with you guys and with Rada. So if you just want to hit that like button and tell us everything, so we know that you are still with us, and feel free to ask questions. I mean, this is, like I told you before, a complete relaxed conversation. So just pop the questions that you want to be answered here. And we have been talking about what is it that I have been doing during this time, what is it that Rada has been doing during this time. But we also want to tell you that Dental 101 have been doing a lot of things. This hasn't been a quiet time for us, definitely,
it's been crazy.
Because we have in mind that we need to make the best of the situation. So we have a lot of surprises for you, a lot of things coming up as well here in the Institute. Everything is always orientated just to help the candidates, to make people this journey easier, because we know we have been there, and
to achieve your dreams. And
exactly. And it's possible. I mean, we have different examples here that people that had succeeded with these exams, not just us. We are just a small representation, of many people that have cleared exams during this past year as well. So guys, just keep pushing yourself every single day to do things. I don't know if you have any questions.
Please leave us any comment, any questions.
Okay, we have a comment here that says, try increasing the volume, it might help. Okay, so can we try to increase the volume of the device? We will check on that, but we can speak up if, that's going to be helpful for you guys.
So you might also think, for those who haven't taken so far any course, or are locked down, or stuck overseas, we wanted to share with you a very exciting news. So we are opening in India as well. So we are soon going to share with you. So stay tuned. It's going to be an amazing place with amazing instructor. So you will get benefit of it while you are stuck in your country, and with the flights that are completely
cancelled
on the ground. So once the flights will resume, you can always come to Australia and keep going with the process.
Oh yeah, that's great news. I mean, we are not strange to this situation. People from India usually come here to get the courses, but since this situation arose, we know that it's difficult for people to get out of anywhere, even for us here. So yeah, Mumbai is going to be the new branch, or is the new branch, I think, from 1st of June, same as here. The course is going to be kicking off from there, so that's amazing. I mean, we have a new branch, and that's always good news because it's good for everyone over there.
Yeah, even people from Middle East, I think it will be easier for them to fly to India. It is closer in terms of location and time zone. So Australia has been a bit more strict about its borders. So maybe if it's easing in India with the surrounding countries, you can always pop up there and subscribe and apply with the course there.
Okay, we have a question here for... Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing the names correctly. For Dan Summer,
yes.
She's or he, I don't know, sorry about that. She's asking, do you think the exam module will change? Well, that's a very, very interesting question. I wish we have the answer for that. But I think you need to be prepared for everything.
Yes.
You know, when you are doing the preparation, you need to be strategic, and that means be prepared for everything.
I think that it's my personal opinion, so it doesn't mean that it is correct, but they will keep the main idea of the exam with the day of technical part and a day with OSCE, but OSCE might change, so that's why they have asked for you have time, but they have time now as well. So they might change the scenarios. So what we would advise for OSCE is that you have your, first of all, you read TG very thoroughly. I would advise you to read new TG as well, because as you can see, we have more time. So maybe they will consider that you should be up to date with this new TG coming that has come up. And another thing is that you do your notes. So do your own notes, try to understand, go deeply to into the subjects, the topics. And another thing that I would like to add about that is notes are very good, it's excellent, but you need to practice, because you have 10 minutes, so it's a short frame time that is allowed for you to to answer their key questions, basically. So it's a short time, you need to practice. What we can say that you can practice with yourself firstly, so you can record yourself.
Definitely.
I personally done that. So I went a typical day, I would read my notes or whatever topics. I recorded myself, then I listened to myself, and then I was taking notes of what went wrong, what I have done correctly. And then I would also practice with my study partner. So he would ask me challenging questions as well, not only like the typical question that we all know. You have to change also, for instance, the signs and symptoms. You have to change details so that you can be prepared to face anything in your OSCE.
Definitely. Okay. And my good friend Jaskirat, she was asking about what do we think about ADC? You know, are they going to give sufficient notice to candidates when the dates come available again? Well, I know that creates a lot of stress, and I definitely understand that. But at the same time, that goes back to the topic that we just spoke about, and is don't focus too much on that, because ultimately that's not under your control. We don't have that information either, so probably what you would like to do is just keep preparing, you know, you
be ready.
Exactly,
Just
be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready. So if tomorrow they say next week or in the next month we are going to sit for exam the persons that have the dates for May, for example, you are already ready for that. That definitely is going to take away a lot of the stress, because in that manner you are going to be ready for everything.
You'll be prepared.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we try to focus too much in the things that we are not having any control in, that's going to be difficult, and it's going to create a lot of anxiety around it.
Exactly.
But if we focus on the things that we have control, like just Rada said, you know, the OSCE rehearsal, the task practice with your home setup, I think that's going to definitely keep you busy, and therefore the anxiety is going to be decreased as well. Hello, Omar. How can we practice mindfulness? Wow, that's a very deep question. Oh, okay. I think for everyone that's going to be a different strategy, because it depends on the person that you are.
Yes.
So if you know that you struggle a little bit with anxiety, you need to find a way to work towards that. Yes, I don't know. What do you reckon, Rada?
I think we should.
Tricky question.
Yeah, it's a very tricky question. I think we should be prepared for a wide range of possibilities. So, and be kind of relaxed. Now we don't have dates. Be prepared that it can be soon, any soon, and in the meantime, enjoying this this time that we have, extra time that we have.
And I think for mindfulness, I think balance your everyday life is going to help.
Yes.
If you are so focused on the preparation and every day is about that, that's hard. I mean, I think if you have kids or a partner, a husband, a wife, whatever,
a job.
I think a job, exactly. Like I did at my time, you know, I had a job, so I needed to share that time with my job, the preparation, the family as well. So I think balance is an important thing, and it's going to help a lot. So I'm sorry, I don't know if we have answered your question, Omar. It's kind of tricky. It's just from our point of view and experience. Swati, how are you?
Hi Swati, my friend. How are you doing?
What topics do you think will they add? Okay, again another question, tricky. I think if we are talking about within the scope of a general dentist, I'm kind of always thought about TMJ, you know, probably some topics like that, and TG has some information about it as well. So I think something like that, but again, I mean, it's hard to tell. With everyone has time around this quarantine. They also have had a lot of time, so you never know what they are just thinking over there.
I think the OSCE that they appeared before previously, they cover pretty much all the topics that we can encounter in our life of dentist. So I think it will be always around these topics.
Yeah.
Maybe another scenario, some little changes, but I think the topic will be kind of the same, because I mean, when you think about it, they covered everything, almost everything. What do you reckon?
No, I completely agree. I think they will try to keep everything within the scope of a general dentist, which is, you know, what is normal. You know, they are not going to ask us about weird things that are specialist, you know, scope. So I think something like that. Okay, Hassan, how are you? You are saying the branch in India will be OSCE only or practice as well? Okay, so in Mumbai, the new branch is going to have technical, because we are going to have a setup for you guys to have demos and also practice as well. Now, face to face. Obviously, keeping, you know, the social distancing thing and everything. And online OSCEs as well. Those ones are kind of easy, you know, to deal with online. And for the OSCE online part, is going to be shared between India and also the instructors that we are here. So yes, Hassan, so feel free just to contact us if you have any more questions regarding the brand. We just got the news recently about the brand, but definitely if you want to know more about it, in our webpage you are going to have a lot of information to contact us. Does Dental101 have weekend courses? Oh yes.
Yes.
I was a part of several weekend courses at Dental101. We definitely had different courses, and I can tell you, and this part is going to be a little bit of a testimonial, to be honest, because when I was doing my preparation, my main concern was that I was working. So I needed to have time to prepare and also to work because, well, realistically, I needed to buy materials and everything that you know that comes with this preparation. So when I talked at Dental101 with Kanika, one of the things that was very helpful for me, it was that they were trying to fit my schedule somehow. And usually we keep continuing doing that as long as we can. So before the quarantine, probably we were here from Monday to Sunday pretty much, you know, trying to get for every candidate, the instructor always there assessing their works. So definitely we have different courses available on weekend. If I can remember, we have OSCE course during the weekend, and I think there are several options. So again,
feel free to contact Kanika, she will help you.
Yeah, I know, Sukman, that you are working, and yes, you feel free to ask, you know, and I think we can pretty much fit every situation. And I say this with a lot of confidence because I was one of those candidates that was kind of a pain in the butt, you know, like I cannot come this day, I cannot come this other day, and I need this and I need that. And as long as what you're asking is within, you know, the normal boundaries, and we can, you know, bend some things to fit with that,
we can provide customized courses.
Yeah, definitely.
So
we have done.
Feel free to contact Kanika.
I think we do that a lot.
Yes, definitely.
Same with the online sessions as well. We try to do it when the candidate can do it as well. Yeah.
Any questions, guys?
Okay, so Farhana is saying over here, we are waiting for another branch in Bangladesh also. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, that will be good. I mean, that sounds like we are expanding a lot, and that's cool. I mean, as much as we can, people all over, that will be amazing.
Yes, definitely. But we'll be happy to welcome you here.
Oh, definitely. I think, well, in the end, Melbourne is going to be the place that you are going to come to sit the examination. So it's also very good that when you come a little bit earlier, you know, to the institute just to take a look, take a tour, you know. Some people, what they do is they come a week before and they try to finish the preparation here or just polishing, yeah, some things that also makes them feel a little bit better and more prepared when they are going to sit the examination as well.
Yes, exactly. Also, we have live demos. So either first you can go to our YouTube channel. It is free. You can have a look at some demos or some testimonials as well.
Yeah, we have a very good video right now on the YouTube channel that is about how to do the home setup properly.
Yes,
trying to emulate what you are going to get in the exam. That video is quite good, especially because everyone is now doing things from home. So just, you know, go and take a look to that YouTube channel. It's completely free. You can go in there and check some videos and hopefully give us some suggestions as well. In line with what just Rada said, and like I told you before, we have been doing a lot of things during this period. One of the challenges that we faced when everything became online was how to adapt the technical task to that particular strategy. Because online OSCEs is something that we have been doing for quite a lot, to be honest, because it's easy to do. And we are now conducting live demos for technical tasks. So obviously that's something that we have a lot of effort into. And if you guys feel that if you are away and you want to have any kind of live demos for the technical task, also feel free to contact us. I'm just trying to share, you know, pretty much everything that we have been doing during this time.
So Tuli and Sukman.
Okay.
Sorry if I pronounce it wrong.
Can you guys put a link for that home setup?
Put that in the comments.
Yes, yeah, we can put that in the YouTube channel. You can subscribe and we will put that link in there. And Tuli, how are you? Where is that link of that video? Okay, we can ask someone to put the link of that video in the comments so you can take a look to that. It's very handy because it has like the bracket table, how you are going to get it in the exam, and also the little trolley that you are going to get next to you in the exam as well.
It's very useful.
Yeah, it's quite useful.
Try to practice with this kind of home setup set. This will help you a lot, so you get used to that configuration for the exam day.
Yeah, correct. Okay, guys, what else can we share with you while you are thinking about? Oh, Luisa,
Hi,
how
Luisa.
are you? Colombian.
Miss you too, my dear.
How are you, Luisa? How everything is going? Nice to hear from you. Do you have any questions? Just pop it in there for us. We miss you as well. Okay, guys, what else can we share with you from things that, you know, we have been doing during this time? We also have some queries about people that are just getting to Australia right now, you know, and you know, when you come here, you are kind of lost sometimes. You need some strategy to face this preparation in these exams. So if I tell you from my experience, when I came to Australia, the first thing that I thought is I need a job, because we know that this is not a cheap country. So I knew that I needed a job, and the thing that I did was to look for a job as a dental assistant, because in my mind I thought that was going to give me some information about the industry while I was doing my preparation, and I think that's quite smart, but also it is not as easy as it seems. So probably a lot of you are working as dental assistants as well, and they can relate with this experience that I had, and it was like, it's not the same to be a dentist and all of a sudden jump to be a dental assistant. It's not that easy. So that's why here in Dental 101 we thought maybe we should structure a course for preparing people to get a job easily. And if you are a dentist and you are preparing for the exams, getting a job as a dental assistant is going to help you a lot. So we also have in upcoming weeks, we're going to have the dental assistant 2-day course just to prepare people, and also it's going to help the preparation, because we are going to touch subjects like infection control, procedures, instrumentation, everything that you need to deal with on a daily basis. So that's another thing that is new and is coming also. So if any of you are looking for a job, and we know that Melbourne and overall Australia, you know, the big cities are very saturated with people. You want to stand a little bit when you are doing an interview. So probably this can give you a little bit of more tools. Content. Yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. This is a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, I think we have the link on for the YouTube home setup video already in there. So you guys just, you know, go to the channel and subscribe and just keep watching, you know, and you can put your notifications on so you can see the upcoming videos that we are going to have.
All right, so there is any other question? No? Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. We have spent a wonderful time with you. Thanks for your questions. Hopefully we helped you to keep your motivation up.
Definitely. I think it's always good to see, you know, friendly faces, people that have experienced pretty much the things that we have experienced as well. So we can relate with, I mean, all of you pretty much. And we don't pretend to have all the questions, guys. It's hard for us to tell you what is it that ADC is going to do. But definitely we can give you some reassurance that during this process you are not alone.
Yes.
You what you want, you know, to get assessment, to ask about the courses and everything else.
So we are going to see you again in 2 weeks. So we'll be waiting for you.
Okay, sorry, Rada, we have an
Yes.
important question here from my friend Sugman. She's asking, do you guys think there will be any topics related to COVID-19 in OSCEs, and how can we prepare around that? Well, that's actually an amazing question, because we just updated our infection control presentation, and we have included everything that is regarding
related to
COVID-19, because I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be just about that, but probably they need to put everyone in context, and the context nowadays is the quarantine situation and the coronavirus situation. Yes. So definitely we have updated our infection control presentation, and that's going to be included as well in our OSCE course, how to deal with that, those questions if they present. So that's a very, very good question, and yes, we are definitely keeping that in mind, and that's also included in the DA course that we are launching on the upcoming weeks as well. Okay,
any other question, guys? All right.
Okay.
So as we said, we are very happy to have you today with us. Hopefully it helps you. See you in 2 weeks, the 10th of June. I think same time. So stay tuned and have a great evening or day wherever you are.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Finish.